I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I love New Book Day.
Hi, welcome back to my channel, Manga Hoarder. Today we are opening a box of books. A great big box.
Great big box.
Too big. It's this big. And it's really heavy. And it's full of books. And you've already seen some of it, probably, if I shared it in my vlog. And we're going to open it now. So, I have a knife. And this is my sister. She is here with me. Because some of these books are hers.
Okay.
And she's very excited about it. I ended up making this order because someone very kindly informed me that there was a copy of a title that we've been looking for on eBay, and it turned out that we didn't end up going and buying it on eBay, but we did buy it from a seller that we really like to buy from, which is My Comic Shop. They happened to have a copy too, and so because they had a copy, it sort of spurred on this entire order. It just sort of catapulted. So we're going to open this here. Now the one good thing about My Comic Shop, besides the fact that they always have out of print stuff, is that they package things really well, and I'm anticipating that they are doing that again. And it looks like they have filled the package with what looks like wrapping paper, but it's kind of like it's a colored packing paper. It's really weird.
Multiple colored packing paper.
Blue.
It's for a celebration.
It's yellow. Pink. Well, that's interesting. Oh, it looks so good. So should we just start pulling stuff out? Shall I share my bit? I'll do this one. So first off, I have a nice package here of Legend of Kamui. So I already have single issues up till about volume 20, and I ended up picking up the rest. And this is because this is a title that's in that 1001 Comics You Must Read Before You Die. And I didn't think I was going to be able to get the digest, and I think there's more that's published in these single issues, so I decided I'm just going to jump in, buy the rest of the series. So anyway, very excited about this guy. Shall I just share my stuff since it's on the top? I filled in a couple of gaps. So this is a title I haven't read anything of because I never had volume 1 before, and it is called Dark Edge. This is by Yu Aikawa. So I got volume 1 and volume 8. I think it's a vampire title, and I'm not entirely sure, but I think that this completes what's available in English.
I think we have like 10 volumes.
Yeah, so very happy to have this. This was originally published by Dr. Master. And as you can see, this, or maybe you can't tell because I'm a little further away from the camera than usual, this is all packaged in plastic. So they do a good job of packaging, and looks like it's in pretty good shape. But we'll look at them later. Shall I do this one?
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a volume of El Hazard. This is The Magnificent World, story and art by Hidetomo Tsubura, based on El Hazard, created by Hiroki Hayashi and Ryoei Tsukimura. I think this is volume 1. Again, this is one of those Viz graphic novels that didn't get numbers, so it's hard to tell, and we will have to look at it. But I don't think there's many in the series. I think we only need one more now, so that's a good thing. And this is an anime we used to watch, isn't it?
I think we have it on VHS.
Yeah. I don't remember it though.
Or part of it. Because I think we have some collector cards that came with it.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Or like Vanguard or something. I don't know.
I think it's El Hazard.
Well, I think we have El Hazard too, but I might be thinking of Vanguard for the.
Well, I think I have El Hazard in one of my things. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't know what it's about, but we have some already, and so we're filling in gaps because we could. Why don't you take some out? Because I think there's lots of yours on top now.
I don't even know what you bought for me.
Well, I think it'll be obvious.
No. I think this one's mine.
Maybe you can see.
This is Boys B. I think the last 3 volumes
Yeah, I think
of the
it's just,
first set, because I think there's 2 sets for this one.
Yeah, I think it's still just continuation of what we had.
Yeah. And this is by Itabashi Masahiro and Tamakoshi Hiroyuki. And I haven't read this in years and years and years, but I enjoyed what I read it when I did. I think it's a bunch of, yeah, it's a shonen series, but it's a bunch of different little short stories.
Oh. I thought this was one that you didn't like.
I didn't like it initially, but then I read it again.
Oh, I see.
And then I had a little bit less of a child's mind.
Is there a long one? I can't remember. Like
It's
27 or something?
It might be just like 8. And then there's a second series,
which
is like 3 volumes or something.
So we might not have that, or might not have far to go.
No.
So this is 6, 7, and 8, and it was published by Tokyo Pop.
And shiny.
Yay, presents! It's like Christmas.
What else do we
This
have?
one is yours.
This one's mine?
Yeah. Oh no, that's not yours. That's not yours. Give it back. That's mine.
Is this Gate? It is Gate 7 by Clamp. Volumes 2, 3, and 4.
I think I also bought volume 1, so it should probably in this box.
Maybe.
Do I know what it is? No, but it's apparently related to Rigveda, which I am still reading in March. And it was a readathon or read-along pick from Bizarre Individual and Lindsay Tutt. I am working on it. I'm just really slumping, and I keep seeing it there. It's sitting next to my bed. Oh, maybe I'll read it. No, I'd rather just lay here.
But it's a thick omnibus too.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know why I'm not reading it. So anyway, this is a continuation or a prequel or same world, something or other. It's supposed to be related.
It's really enjoyable. So.
Yeah, so it's worth picking up.
I'll enjoy reading it.
That's mine. That one's yours for sure.
This one's mine.
That's what I was thinking.
Mine too.
That's what I was thinking.
There's volume 2.
There might be more in the box.
Of Eden, it's the endless. Volume 2 of Eden, It's an Endless World by Hiroki Endo. And we're very, very slowly picking this one up.
It's taking a while.
Secondhand stores here and there.
But it didn't complete, and then I think I saw someone's collection and they had the final volumes, which were like Dojin.
Yeah, and like bilingual copies.
Yeah, so it's hard to get the whole thing, but we're still picking it up. It's a good title.
Hasn't some of it been re-released, or they're thinking of re-releasing it?
I think that was a rumor, because someone online was like, there's a re-release. I think it's just like Right Stuff, pick some old stock somewhere and then had a couple.
Maybe. I didn't do any research.
Yeah, I don't think that was a real re-release.
Ta-da! The most exciting part of this entire order, a thing that we didn't want to spend any money on if possible.
And we did it. It was so cheap. It was so cheap.
Princess Knight Part 2 by Osamu Tezuka. We're very, very, very excited to have this one. It was like $10, wasn't it? Something?
I don't think it was like $6. And then like $3 or $4 for shipping. The shipping is pretty expensive, particularly because they're going to Canada, but their books are better quality than they list. They pack beautifully.
Yeah,
I love the shop so much.
A little dinging in the corner, a little scuff at the top.
But when other people are selling it for $200 on Amazon,
And
what's
$10.
a ding? What's a ding here and there?
So
a ding, a ding, a ding.
Yay! Hooray!
That's so good.
That's
Here, pick that one because it keeps going at the same that you already did.
oh. More of It's an Endless World, Eden by Hiroyuki. Volume 14. Oh, we're getting there.
I like the covers on the older volumes best, I think.
I never even paid attention.
I only read the first couple. I borrowed it from the library.
I hear it's good.
Yeah.
Therefore, I am picking it up way too late.
I will do this
As
one
always.
next. Oh, there's some more.
What are you doing?
So more that fills in a gap, and I think there's still a couple to go. I don't think this was a long series, but I think maybe we've got about half of it now, and this is
1, 2, 4, 5.
yeah. Or maybe there's another one. Do we have a later volume? No, I don't know.
No, we only have 2. 1 and 2.
Junk Record of the Last Hero by Kia Asamiya. So we've got 4 and 5 now. They're kind of small, again published by Dr. Master, who I really loved their books when they were publishing. They were pretty good quality compared to what was going on at the time. They're not good compared to what's happening now, particularly with like Vertical, but I really love them. And they always had kind of niche things. They were also related to Comics 1, who I like too. So,
and the little bit I read of that one kind of makes me think of Ultraman a little bit.
Yeah. And Kia Asamiya does, we have quite a few of their titles. There's a Star Wars series that he wrote, and there's Nadesico, I think, is Asamiya. It's got a really distinct style. He draws these huge noses on his characters.
I think I like this one better of the 3.
Yeah. Have you read Nadesico?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, some more of that.
I read the first 2 volumes.
Ooh. Here's someone more for you.
Ooh, more Eden. Volume 1. That's exciting.
We can start reading.
We can finally start reading.
I'm gonna read 1 too. Oh, that is pizza. I will be back.
Popcorn's done. What else do we have? Ooh. I have a lot of stuff in here that's mine.
Yeah.
Well, I know I spent a lot of money, but I wasn't thinking that a lot of it was actually mine. Then we have some more Clamp. This one's X-Holic or XXX-Holic volumes. Oh, that's in.
There's 2 titles.
That's no wonder I was thinking it was something different. So like, we have volumes 1 through 6. Like, why do we have volume 1 and 3?
Yeah.
XX-Holic or X-Holic volumes 12 and 15 by Clamp. And then X-Holic Ray, volumes 1, 2, and 3. I don't know what this one's about.
I don't know if it's a continue. I didn't know if it's a side story, but it didn't look like there's a lot of the series, and we might as well buy the clamps already.
Oh,
We'll just get that clamp. Get the clamps.
Well, we have so many.
Yeah. This is my exciting title. Volume 2 of Chicago, Book of Justice by Yumi Tamura. I don't think this is in 1001 Comics You Must Read book, or maybe it is.
I thought it was.
Maybe it is.
It's on my list of 19 to read in 2019.
Yeah. We just picked up volume 1. Where did we? Oh, maybe it was even from the shop. And they didn't have volume 2 at the time, but now they do, and I'm very happy about it. It's just a 2-volume series, or at least only 2 volumes were released. This was released by An America Extra. It is a post-apocalyptic, it looks like, shoujo manga based in Chicago. I don't really know what the title of it is. Something about an earthquake. But it looks good, and it's well acclaimed, so I'm happy about this one.
I think you actually got it when that other comic book shop was going out of business.
Oh, was I? I don't remember.
I think it was part of that haul.
Oh.
Pretty sure. It's quite new.
Who knows? We haven't had it long. Maybe I'll do this. Oh look, you got more of that!
Hooray! I didn't put it all in the right order. X-Holic, volume number 9. Did we get enough to actually continue reading this series?
I think we got some more. That's for me. Here's some more for you.
X-Holic volumes 8 and 14. What was that other one? 15. Ooh.
We're calling it in anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Too bad that.
There's one that's a library copy, which is kind of against the law, but whatever. We got another volume of Nadesico, which I did mention already. This is by Kia Asamiya. Science fiction, set in space. The artist of Uncanny X-Men and Batman Child of Dreams. What? You're so selling this to me. This is CPM manga. Space battleship Nadesico's journey to the planet Jupiter in hopes of rescuing Captain Eureka. Do we have the anime of this too?
Soundtrack.
Oh. Thought I know something about it. Anyway, I think we still need volume 3. And then this is done, because I think this is only a 4-volume series, so 1 for your list of 4-volume series. You can take that one.
Oh, more of this one. Gate 7 again, volume 1.
Yeah, so I
Is that the whole thing then?
I think so. Or at least it's a good, I don't know if it's just, I don't know, I was just buying.
It looks quite pretty.
I was just buying it.
Well, I'm glad it's what it is because I thought you were buying something completely different.
Oh.
Because I thought
yeah,
it was
that other
related
gate.
to that gate. One of the 4 friends that end up turning into like superheroes because they get hit by lightning.
Gatekeepers?
It's called Gate.
Gatekeepers is pretty bad too, it's sort of like that.
And then we got volume 7 of Exholic. Well, really? 7, 8, 9, 12, 14, 15. We may have more. I don't think there's any more Holic in there.
So I bought a whole series. This one's something I've been wanting for a while. The condition of these ones is not as good, and you can tell when you look at it. There's a little bit of a wear, but I think that they're okay. It's Ultramaniac by Wataru Yoshizumi. I got 5 volumes. This is the same author as Marmalade Boy, and we read Marmalade Boy. Both of us read it all the time. So
It's a good series.
This is going to be good to read. I have read this before.
I was thinking we may have it on the shelf. We don't.
We don't have this one.
Because
we have Ultra Cute.
Yeah, and I'm seeing yellow when I'm seeing the cover.
Yeah, and that's Ultra Cute. We're missing volume 1 of Ultra Cute though. It's a sort of a science fiction romance-y title. I don't remember it at all.
But it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. I'm gonna do this one. I got a volume. This is an old Comics 1 title. This is Sarai Volume 1, and it's by Masahiro Shibata. I had bought 2 volumes of this at one of our sales that we go to. So this is just filling things in. I don't think this is a long series, and it's another one of those, kind of looks like a mecha, maybe medieval title. At least that's what I gather from the cover. That's how we shop, we just buy it all. If it looks good, buy it. Here you go, you can do this one. That's for you.
What volume is that? Volume 1. Ooh, very excited about this one too.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in this haul.
This one is Wounded Man, the White-Haired Demon by Kazuo Koike and Ryoichi Ikigami, which are some of my favorites. I don't necessarily always like the entire story of these ones, but
They're so beautiful.
they're so pretty. They're so beautiful. I love the art in here, regardless of what's being drawn. The art is beautiful.
Yeah.
And volume 1, so we finally can actually start reading some of them.
I think we're just missing 1 volume now, right?
I think volume 3, I think. It's always volume
It's
3.
always volume 3.
It doesn't matter.
Or 1.
1 or volume 3. You never have enough volume 3s.
No. Just buy volume 3 if you see it in the store, because you might not get it later. Maybe do that one because it's the same authors.
Ooh, okay. Oh, there's actually more than one.
There's a couple. Oh yeah, that's what I got.
I'm so excited. It's only quite cold.
Outside.
This one's Sanctuary, volume 2 and 3. And this
It's frosty.
It's frosty. It's
a little
cold
fogged up.
outside. It's minus 25.
Yeah, it's supposed to be minus 32 tomorrow, so we're staying inside
and
reading comics.
So this one is by Sho Fumimura and Ryoichi Ikigami again. And we haven't read this one yet. We have maybe all
Random.
of them.
No.
Oh,
We're still missing. I don't even think we have volume 1. I think we're just missing random volumes.
We have quite a number of volumes though.
Yeah, but I think it's like we have 7 and there's 10 or something.
I'm excited. Regardless, I don't
We have
Be
most of
happy.
it. I think the rest is mine.
That's not very kind.
I got 2 volumes of the Jiro Kawabata Bat manga. So I got volume 1 and volume 3, and I will hopefully pick up volume 2 at some point. It is sort of on the verge of going out of print, so this is a title that I picked up mostly because it's in that 1001 Comics project, but also because we really want this title. Every time we see it, I don't know why we don't pick it up. We always look at it, we take it off the shelf. Why don't we buy this? I want it so much.
We're gonna have to scour the actual comic book stores, or the
Yeah.
actual real comics, real bookstores. Ooh.
I bet the comic book store has this one. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it. it'd be the cheapest there. So let's look there sooner. So anyway, I'm really happy about this, and I'm glad that I had an excuse to buy it.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is a series I didn't expect I would be collecting. I do have a volume in Japanese, and it is another title from the 1001 Comics. This is Detroit Metal City, or DMC, by Kiminori Wakasugi. Kind of looks like he's a rocker, kind of visual K rocker. Although it's Detroit, so I don't know. Wow, there's some stuff going on in the back of this one.
Wow.
So I got volumes 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 6, 8, 9. So I think there's about 10 in this series. There's about 10 in this series. And this was a signature collection from Viz, so it's in the larger size, and this one looks like it's in pretty good shape, so I'm really curious about this one. It's never something that looked like something I would want to read, but
it is subscription. The synopsis is definitely something that looks like something you would read. A sweet, well-mannered boy who loves Swedish pop music, who is also Cruiser 2, frontman for Detroit Metal City.
Yeah, an indie death metal band whose popularity increases by the day. Once the DMC makeup goes on and Soichi takes the stage, his natural talents as a death metal god can't help but flourish. Is this the band he's truly destined to be in? It totally sounds up my alley from the description. Just psychotic, and I love it. So we have most of it.
Man, this isn't something we would have picked up before.
No.
This is something we passed by just because it wasn't part of our taste genre groups yet.
Yeah, we're definitely more willing to just pick up whatever now. Because we have discovered that that's the best way to buy comics, because we like everything. And then I ended up picking up more of the Dark Horse omnibus of Oh My Goddess, or Oh My Goddess. This is got by Kosuke Fujishima, and I got volume 4, 5, and 6. And yeah, these ones are in pretty good shape. They say near mint on them, which I believe, I suspect they weren't read. Because a giant omnibus like this, oh, this one's got a little tiny nick at the bottom, but that might have been from shipping. They look pretty good. And Dark Horse makes a really nice omnibus. I know people give Dark Horse a lot of flack, but I like Dark Horse.
I do make good quality books.
Their books are good quality. And they release interesting titles. And then the last thing in this box are a couple of volumes. Doesn't complete what we've got, and the series, of course, is never going to get fully published by Dark Horse. And that is Kurosagi Corpse Delivery Service. Now I have volume 1 through 3 in an omnibus, which I bought from this shop accidentally. I thought I was buying this, volume 1, but I bought the omnibus. I don't want to read the omnibus.
And the omnibus for this series is not as nice.
No, it's like 3 volumes smushed together, so it literally just looks like they're glued together. These nice omnibus from Oh My Goddess, they're like super tight, clean, you know, crisp white pages, like really high quality. These ones are, let's make an omnibus, let's just glue some pages together. No.
With a binding.
Yeah. No extra work required, just slap on some glue. So I ended up getting the volumes to remove the need for me to read that one. So I have volume 1 and volume 2, and then I also got volume 5, which I didn't have. I'm still missing a couple, and then of course it got dropped, so it's never going to be complete, but that's that. So the box is empty. Anyway, that's it for today. Those were all the books that we ended up getting from my comic shop, and I think it's a pretty good haul. I'm super excited about it.
I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Especially considering we've got a bunch of volume 1s in here.
Yeah.
That's always
a good size and filling in holes, so our collection is starting to, like, I feel like it's just getting better. Like, there was always a lot of books, but there was so much we couldn't read, and now it's like, there's a lot of books we can read.
And it's more interesting.
It's so much more interesting, and the books we're picking up are so interesting. Anyway, that's all we've picked up. If you've read any of these titles, love to hear your thoughts on them. And anyway, that's it for today, so thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.
Bye.